It's Thursday evening on CBTV. So good evening and welcome this Wednesday evening to CBTV. We've got a couple of kids' dances and things like that, and it's also the Mega Quiz. That's all coming up this evening. Good evening, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, good evening. How are you, Jem?
Very good this evening. Very warm.
Well, I'm a bit frosty. I've just had a curry, and it is warm anyway. And then I thought,
it's boiling here. Absolutely boiling.
It's been a lovely day.
Lovely day. Well, it was nice as well because it was very busy on the seafront today.
Oh, good.
Very, very busy. And Beth came up, so me and Beth went for a little ice cream and a coffee, which was lovely. Socially distant, of course.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Nice.
Lots of people saying hello. Hello, Lynn and Jane. Hello, Hayley. Hello, John. Hello, Janet. Hello, Carl. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Rebecca Jane. There you go. No one else has said hello, so we're not saying hello to them.
Well, that's the five. That's the five we've got in it.
We've got quite a few on tonight, to be honest. Now, you just sent me something, so I'm seeing if I can get it onto the computer. That's terrible. So we can show people that one later on.
Yeah, don't do it now.
No, I can't do it now because I'm not. I'll see if there's a way I can get it. All my nephew's on as well. Did I say Wednesday again? Sue Hunt's just said, Jem, it's Thursday. I'm dreadful for that, Sue, honestly.
No, I'm sure you said it was Thursday. I'm sure, I was listening to see if you get it right. I'm sure you said Thursday.
I'm not sure. I can never be sure. So, yeah, we've got the mega quiz. And we've got something different tonight. And I've got to say that I didn't prepare the quiz for this evening. It was actually my sister-in-law, Rachel Hunt. We did it for our family quiz, and it's brilliant. She's done some stuff that we've not done before.
Yeah, but it's always hard when she's involved in it.
Oh no, she's a teacher. You see. Yes. So no, we've got match the country to the food. We've got that round. We've got general knowledge round. We've got a highbrow books round. And we've got guess the door round, which is brilliant.
Guess the door?
Guess the door. So I'm going to show you a picture of a door, and you've got to guess what the door is, what it's famous, what this door is famous for.
Oh yeah, that's quite funny.
Well, no, apparently I did say it's Wednesday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think I said Thursday at the beginning, and then Wednesday after we'd done our thing. Yeah. So, what have you been up to this week? Anything interesting?
I've got a funny story to tell you.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, this is true, right? Because I came Monday afternoon, and then I worked Tuesday, and then I was leaving. As I was leaving the park on Tuesday, there's a couple of owners on the park, and I said, "What? How are you doing? Are you all right?" Yes, fine. Watch it. He said, they're not listening. He said, we came down at the beginning of the season. I said, oh, did you? He said, yeah. He said, and then, of course, he said, all this happened. He said, and we had to pack up. He said, and go home. And I said, oh, right, okay. So now I must tell you that they're not like a young couple. They're like a mature couple. Mm-hmm. He said, we went home. He said, wait. He said, when we got home, he said, and unpacked the car and whatnot. He said, and there's a bloody stray cat outside the door. He said, I'm going, shoo. He said, anyway, this bloody cat. He said, I got up the next morning. He said, the cat's there again. And I'm going, shoo. He said, anyway, the cat wouldn't go. He said, to make it worse, he said, the next door neighbour kept feeding it. He said, I said to the next door neighbour, if you keep feeding this cat, it's never going to go, is it? He said, nice cat. He said, like, but a stray, I said, all right, yeah, all right. He said, anyway, after a couple of weeks, he said, this cat's still here. He said, and I said to Mum, he says, I'm going to go and take it down like the animal rescue or the cat's place or whatever. Anyway, he's took it down the cat's place. And they've said, oh, it looks a nice looking cat and everything. Anyway, they scanned it. It's got a chip. It's been chipped.
Oh.
Anyway, when they've scanned the chip and it's got the address, you know where the address is? Claddock, Aberystwyth. the cats got in the car and they've took the cat home with them. honestly, I couldn't believe it. I said, "You're joking?" I said, "What was in the car?" He said, "I didn't see it in the car." He said, "I wonder if it's got under the car." I said, "Well, where the engine is or whatever." Can you imagine that cat has been in the car, for about 3 hours? 3 hours to get home, mate.
That's incredible.
I said, "Oh, bless." I said, "So has the cat been like really?" I said, "There must be somebody going, my cat's gone missing." I said, "Did you like? And they took it back?" He said, "I presume." He said, "I presume that I've sorted all that out." So I don't know. I said, "I can't believe you." I said, "You'll be like highlighted now as like cat nappers on site."
I can't believe that. Can you imagine that cat was underneath, holding on to the bin for the bottom of the car for dear life?
It's been somewhere, and I mean, I think if it was in the car, you'd probably notice it, wouldn't you?
You'd hear it, unless it got into the boot.
But I know they go in, like, sometimes they go underneath the car, like where there's like a shelf or something. They go there, but they're lucky didn't get caught up in the blooming engine.
Too right. I've just managed to get your picture up ready but we'll show that a little bit later.
Yeah, because it looks a little bit saucy, doesn't it?
just a little bit. I'll put that over there. I've got 2 screens now, so if I start to look a bit cross-eyed, it's because I've got a second monitor to make things a bit easier for me. So if I'm looking like that, and we've moved, producer Andy's moved as well. So instead of me looking over there now, I have to do that. So it'll be if I'm getting him to help me with anything, it'll be really obvious because I have to do that because it's over there now. So we've had a bit of a move around. Yes. So should we do a party dance? Should we have a little bit of a dance?
Go on, then. I did boil the kettle, so while you do this, I'm just going to finish my cup of tea.
Don't get 2 sugars for me. We'll have a little bit. We haven't done this one for ages. We'll have a bit of superheroes. Here we go.
Do you want to be a superhero? Oh, yeah. Do you want to be a superhero? Brave and tough and strong. Do you want to be a superhero? Oh, yeah. Big and brave and tough and strong. I want to be a superhero. Oh, yeah. All join in, everybody sing along. Secret Agent James Bond. I'm 007, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred. 007, shaken not stirred. With my Walther PPK. Do you wanna be a superhero? Oh, yeah. Big and brave and tough and strong. I wanna be a superhero. Oh, yeah. All join in, everybody sing along.
Tarzan, the Lord of the Jungle. My name is Tarzan. My name is Tarzan.
Shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred. 007, shaken not stirred. With my Walther PPK. Do you wanna be a superhero? Oh, yeah. Big and brave and tough and strong. I wanna be a superhero. Oh, yeah. All join in, everybody sing along.
Batman, the Dark Knight.
I'm Batman driving in the Batmobile, the Batmobile, the Batmobile. I'm Batman driving in the Batmobile. I'm driving in the Batmobile.
My name is Tarzan. My name is Tarzan.
James Bond. 007, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred. 007, shaken not stirred. With my Walther PPK. Do you wanna be a superhero? Oh, yeah. Big and brave and tough and strong. I wanna be a superhero. Oh, yeah. All join in, everybody sing along. Hey man, it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga man, let's kick some butt. Let's kick some butt. Let's kick some butt. Cowabunga man, let's kick some butt. It's pizza time for sure. I'm Batman driving in the Batmobile, the Batmobile, the Batmobile. I'm Batman driving in the Batmobile. I'm driving in the Batmobile.
My name is Tarzan. My name is Tarzan.
James Bond. 007, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred. 007, shaken not stirred. With my Walther PPK. Do you wanna be a superhero? Oh, yeah. Big and brave and tough and strong. I wanna be a superhero. Oh, yeah. All join in, everybody sing along. Superman, the man of steel. I'm Superman flying through the sky, through the sky, through the sky. I'm Superman flying through the sky in silly bright red Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga man, let's kick some butt. Let's kick some butt. Let's kick some butt. Cowabunga man, let's kick some butt. It's pizza time for sure. I'm Batman driving in the Batmobile, the Batmobile, the Batmobile. I'm Batman driving in the Batmobile, I'm driving in the Batmobile.
My name is Tarzan. My name is Tarzan. James Bond.
007, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred, shaken not stirred. 007, shaken not stirred. With my Walther PPK. Do you wanna be a superhero? Oh yeah. Big and brave and tough and strong. I wanna be a superhero. Oh yeah. All join in, everybody sing along. Do you wanna be a superhero? Oh yeah. Big and brave and tough and strong. I wanna be a superhero. Oh yeah. All join in, everybody sing along. All join in, everybody sing along. All join in, everybody sing along.
Hooray! 1, 2, 3.
Hooray! Hooray!
I got all knocked up then.
You'll never guess what's come.
What's that?
I don't know if you'll be able to see these.
What are they? Oh, they're the things for your dishwasher. You just-
Yeah. The trouble is, I've got to get it out. I thought, oh, that'll be all right. And I thought, oh, I've got to get it out. And I got disconnected to get it out. And I thought, oh, I've got to wait till I've got time.
Someone's written a big message. I'm just going to have a quick read of this big message. You talk to the public a second.
Well, I love it when it's nice like this today, because I've had the washing on the line. I've had 2 lots of washing, dried up. What are you doing, Jim? What?
Sorry, my earphones got all caught up in my mic stand. There we go. Right, so I'm reading my message now.
Are you all right there? Yes, so I got the washing out, did all that. Absolutely lovely. But yeah, it was a true story. I know, because some people go, can't believe it's true, but it was a true story about the cat. And I felt ever so sorry for the cat. But there you go. My dog's going to be restless because he hasn't been out tonight yet, because Andy normally takes him out at night time, but he was late from work, and then Andy's had to dash out because I've had to come on in. And I thought, well, he'll have to wait. And once I've finished, I'll take him out. But so he's stuck.
Okay. Someone having a moan.
Oh, about us?
Yes.
Sorry.
But it's okay. I blocked them. So, nothing to do with us. They're moaning at us for something that's nothing to do with us. So
Oh, that's good then. I'm glad about that.
Yes.
Well, I spoke to, I've got to say, just in case she's listening, I spoke to Leanne today for the first time.
Okay.
Leanne works at Gilvach.
Mm-hmm.
And she started, it's funny because I've never spoken to Leanne before. And she went, hello, yeah, all right. Yeah, I went, hold on a minute. Where's your accent? Where's your accent from? I mean, Gilvach's up by, is it Abereiron?
Sort of in between Newquay and here. Yeah, Abereiron.
She started talking, I said, hold on a minute. Where's your accent from? And she said, Ensford. I thought it was funny, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to try, because we had a bit of internet issues last week with playing some of the videos that we've been sent in. So I'm going to try another one of the videos that they're sent in from Tom and Fionn, doing one of the party dances we don't normally do. So it's a new one. So fingers crossed it's going to work out okay. This is called the Mexican Wave. So let's try a little bit of this. Are we ready? Here comes the Mexican Wave with Fionn and Tom.
You're watching CBTV, the isolation station. This is the Mexican Wave.
In old Mexico, they all knew the dance, and I want you to know. The car so fast, it became a craze. They called it the Mexican Wave. Doing the Mexican Wave.
Oh, well done, Tom and Theon. It was a bit jumpy. It was a bit jumpy. Sorry about that.
It was all right. I thought it was all right from here. It looks all right.
Was that okay? Okay, I was trying to look on the one over there, but it seemed a bit jumpy. Oh, that's good. Now, before we do a couple more party dances,
Yeah.
I've been sent something which I think you're perfect to try out.
Do you need good-looking boyish looks to?
No, it needs somebody old. Basically,
Old.
so someone sent us something and it says, since youngsters of today have their texting codes, like, okay, so I'll test you on some of these. LOL. What
Laugh
does that
out
mean?
loud.
Well done.
Oh my
OMG.
God.
TTYL.
TTYL. Later. Something you later.
Yeah.
What's a TT?
I have no idea, to be honest. It doesn't say. No, I'm feeling old.
Something you later. Don't know.
Well, the oldies decided not to be outdone by the kids. They've now developed their own codes too. Okay, so I'm going to let you see if you can guess what these codes are.
So these are for oldies.
These are for us upwards,
Okay.
shall we say?
Okay.
So, ATD. What do you think that is?
And the dog. And the dog.
No. At the doctor's. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What about BFF?
BFF. Before friends. Before. B. Something for friend.
Well, close. Best friend's funeral. Because it's normally best friends forever. What about BTW?
BTW. Back that way.
No. Bring the wheelchair. Okay, is that one. What about BYOT?
BYOT. Bring your other.
This actually stands for two different ones. Okay, along similar lines, but actually two different ones.
Bring your other thing. Bring your other.
No. One of them is bring your own tea bags.
Okay.
That's one.
Yeah.
And the other one is bring your own teeth, of course, because that always helps. Yeah. What about FWIW?
FW for IW for I don't know.
That stands for forgot where I was. Okay. Then we've also got GGPBL. Oh, what's that one stand for?
GG.
PBL.
Good gracious. Don't know.
And that stands for gotta go. Pacemaker batteries low. And we've got two more. GHA. What could that one be? Oh, Anita Walters got bring your own tea.
GHA. Good. Don't know.
That stands for got heartburn again. And finally, TFT.
Thanks for tea. Thanks for tea.
No, that stands for texting from toilet. There we go. So you can remember those one now. So when we're having another little chat, you can put those on there.
I can't believe somebody's texting at their best friend's funeral.
Where are you, BFF? Terrible.
They are good. I wonder if are they actually text that? They wouldn't text that, would they?
I don't know. It's just some strange person just sent it to me via WhatsApp. The things people do these days. I don't know.
Can't believe it. I don't believe it.
Don't believe it. I'm really looking forward to the quiz tonight because it was a really good one. And we win again.
I always look forward to these quizzes on a Thursday.
I think you'll do well on this one. I do. I've
Okay.
got a feeling in my bones You're going to do well at this one.
You said that last week, and I was all right for the first two.
You did better than normal. Now, Hilary Roberts is asking, when will Thomas next do his update? To be honest, I'm not sure. Possibly tomorrow, because we have had some more things that released today.
We've got change, haven't we? Got changes coming out Monday.
Yes. So, well, fingers crossed. It'll be made official tomorrow.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. As of Monday, we will be allowed people inside the club. Still no entertainment, unfortunately. But fingers crossed, they'll be able to be indoors as opposed to outdoors all the time.
You know what will happen, don't you? You know, like say, you know, the club will open.
Yeah.
We'll be like, you know, the ones that sit outside with sleeping bags. That'll be me and you when as the people are going in the club say, excuse me, you can get me.
You entertainer.
Yeah. We get a piece of cardboard, say entertainer.
Well, obviously, because on the part we're trying to get things ready and all that sort of stuff. So everybody jumps on board with everything. So I've been helping out with housekeeping and also helping out in reception. And someone actually said to me the other day, "Is there a job you don't do?" And the only answer I could give was yes, entertainment. Because we can't at the minute. Well, we're doing this, which hopefully is entertaining the folks at home and also the folks that are here. Because we've got quite a few people say they're watching on the beach. Who was it?
On
that
the
said that?
beach.
Yeah, we've got Stuart Jones says, saying hi from Claret Bay, off to the pizza place soon. Wow, how busy the beach was today. It was very busy. But everybody's doing it well, though. That's the thing. There's no big clusters of people. Unless it's, we've got a couple of families now that are together, which, of course, they're allowed in their bubbles.
I looked,
But it's been
when I came down, we've got like all the extra benches, like sort of in, you know, the road that's closed off, sort of be like at the side of the reception there in front of the pizzeria and whatnot. And they've got all the benches there and they're all spread out and stuff. And I thought, yeah, that's lovely. It is that at least people can keep the distance and feel safe, you know.
Katie Evans has also said, hi from the sunny beach at Clarick. I'm waving at you. That's fabulous.
When I came back Tuesday, and I said to Andy, I said, well, I'm going to get back. I said, probably about, I don't know, 7:30. I said, shall I see if I can book us a table? You know, the nice pub that we went to the week before? And I felt really, really happy there. I felt really content there. And I can name drop, can't I? The Awesome Jockey. Can I tell you the Awesome Jockey? Just around the corner. Yeah. Anyway, it's a great pub. So I phoned up in the car on the way back, and we'll get on. So I said, can I book a table for tonight, please? It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And she said, no, I'm sorry. She said, I said, well, I wanted something to eat. And she said, we've got the quiz on.
We should have said, well, tune in.
Well, I said, oh, okay. I said, I might still come and have a drink later. Anyway, I did. We had something to eat here, and then we went down. The beer was beautiful, absolutely. I think it was hop twister I had, and it's like real ale. Jim, honestly, you held it up. It clinged to the glass, like the head, and you just clinged to it. But it was so clear. You could read a menu through the beer. It was that clear. Honestly, that's beautiful. I love good beer, and it was beautiful. But it wasn't packed. And I said to her, well, I'm sure they could have fit us in with like the quiz. But they were doing the quiz, and it was a really good quiz. There were some great questions.
Should have nicked it.
Well, yeah, I did think. I thought, ooh, that was a good one.
Get your little dictaphone out, start recording it. Yeah.
There was a guy. What did he say? What was special about this? He gave this guy's name. What was special about this guy in the armed forces in 1939? And I thought, well, there's going to be something to do with the war. I wonder if he was the first person to be shot, or if he was the first person to be parachuting to that, or whatnot. Anyway, it was all to do with conscription. He was the first guy that in conscription or something went to fight in conscription or something. I don't know. I thought, oh, I'd have got that one.
I wouldn't have got that at all. Christine Winnie said that it's too hot to be on the beach. It is really hot here today.
It's lovely, isn't it, though? That's what you want. Goodness me, we're at the end of July. We're coming into August. We need summer. We need the summer. Have you seen they've got a hurricane, you know, in it's at the Caribbean now. It's working its way up towards Florida. They've got a hurricane there.
Oh.
Really bad. They had all the floods in China. Do you see that?
No.
They're blue on the, I think it's the Yangtze. They've got like a big dam on the Yangtze, but then they've got smaller dams. Anyway, they blew the smaller dams to try and stop the flooding because the flooding was that bad.
Good God.
When they say they blew them, I thought, hey, they've just opened them up instead of blowing. They haven't blown them up after they built them blooming dams.
I don't think so.
They blew.
Christine has also said, do we play music? Yes, we do. Thursday night's always our quiz night. We have a big mega quiz on a Thursday, but we do some party dance and things for the kids. On Friday nights and Saturday nights, we do have virtual live entertainment. Tomorrow night, it's me. I'm going to be singing you some songs. See you, David. Thanks for joining us. Christine Winnie.
Christine Winnie? Where have you been the last 16 weeks?
Yes, tomorrow night I'll be singing some songs, and then on Saturday night we've got the brilliant Hayley Rhea.
Oh,
she's a bit of a soul diva. He's going to be taking to the airwaves, but we can't call them airwaves, can we?
Well, yeah, to the stream waves.
To the stream waves. The soda stream waves. I like it. So, talking of songs, shall we have another party dance?
Oh, let's have one.
What should we... Oh, because now, did you see what Anne-Marie put on Facebook?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I thought, oh, you know when people think, and you think, oh no, why have you put that on there? Why? Why now? Because there's going to be loads of things now about agadu and pineapple.
And Andrew Doyle has literally, as you said the word, it came up. Can we have some pineapples? So obviously you haven't got your keyboards with you, but we can still have some pineapples.
No, and I'm not getting them either.
My version of Agadoo. But if you feel free to shout a couple of pineapples whenever you want, Ian. Right. Here we go.
Selling pineapple, playing ukulele. And when I went to the girl, come on and teach me this way, she laughed and whispered to me, yes, come tonight to the bay. The lovely beach in the sky, the moon of Kauai, around Calypso Sarong, we'll all be singing the song. I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down. Come and dance every night, sing with the hula melody. I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind your feet. To the left, to the right, jump up and down to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with the hula melody. And down on the shore, they gather romance. She showed me much more, not only to dance.
Shake him up.
I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind your feet. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with the hula melody. I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind your feet.
1, 2, 3.
Pineapples!
Pineapples! Oh, I was just reading your reply.
I can't, you know, I thought I've got to reply. I can't just leave. It's nothing to do with us. What's it got to do with us? You know what I mean?
Yes.
And people go, I tune into this 3 times a week, and my bin hasn't been emptied. Well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about it?
I'll be back in a minute.
What can I do?
All right.
I'm just saying that.
Do we?
Welcome to Christine. Welcome, Christine.
Yeah, she's just asked, do we have to wear face masks on the site grounds? That's totally your call at the moment. You don't have to as yet. But who can say what they're going to announce soon?
It's just mad, isn't it?
Are the campsites open now? Yes, we're open, Christine. We're open. I think Christine's new. Welcome. It's brilliant that you're with us.
Yeah, well, she has put this the first time, so I'll just put welcome, Christine. Get your pen ready. Quiz coming up.
And it's a good one. It's a good one tonight.
It's lovely. You know, it's lovely that we're still getting new people, isn't it, really? I mean,
Really.
How long
really,
have we been
really
going for? How long have we said we've been going for? It was Anne-Marie's birthday when we started.
24th of March. 24th of March, Anne-Marie's birthday. We'll all remember that now. Anne-Marie, you realise now, every 24th of March, you're going to get people from all CBTV that have been watching saying, happy birthday, love. Someone said, hello, Jem. I like your plant in the window. What's it called, please?
Bob.
It's called Plastic from Next.
Yeah. Hello, Rob. Hello, Rob. Hold on, I'll feed you in a minute. Hold on. You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember the there's 2 things, because somebody said something the other night and I thought, I must mention that. Do you remember you used to buy, it was like a head, but it was like material with like a face on it, and you used to water it and the hair used to grow. It was like grass and the hair used to grow and then you used to cut it.
Yes. I can't remember what that's called.
I can't. No, down. Stop it.
And you used to get things like hedgehogs as well.
Yeah, and you could, but you sort of watered them, and it was grass, but obviously it looked like hair. And they used to style it, used to cut it to a style. We were talking the other night. I don't know if you remember this because you might be too young to this, but we were saying that they've got like the hand dryer. They've got like, you know, the Dyson hand dryers in the toilets.
Yeah.
Very posh and very what's it? And we said, oh, do you remember the colour of our paper towels? But do you remember when they used to be like, it was like a linen thing, and you used to have to pull it down, clonk, ka-clonk, ka-clonk. But when you pull it down, you had to let it go to pull it down again.
Yeah, and you can guarantee that when it come to a dry bit, there was always dirty handprints over it anyway, because it just used to go round and round. It's quite nasty when you think about it, wasn't it, really?
Well, yeah, but I thought they were great. I mean, somebody was talking about that the other night, and I thought, you know, I'd forgotten all about it. You know, like these things that you forget about, and then somebody will say something, you think, yeah, I remember that in the toilet, the ka-clonk, ka-clonk.
Well, Anne-Marie has remembered the name. They were called crest heads.
Called what?
Crest heads, because you could do it with crest as well, so crest used to grow from as well.
Yeah, they were.
Well done, Anne-Marie. They're all a plant.
You couldn't keep them for long because they went like mouldy, didn't they? The thing went mouldy. And...
So, did you ever grow them at school? Bean sprouts and all that sort of... As a kid, I loved mushrooms. Absolutely loved mushrooms. I'd eat them raw, just used to love them. And then I had to do this big display, this big project all about fungi and mushrooms. And basically it was put in the classroom. We had like the big puffer ones that used to release things. I can't remember what they were called. And all these different toadstools and mushrooms and everything. You could have got quite high probably from this thing I had. But then they just left it in the classroom for it to rot. And since then, I've not been able to eat mushrooms. But I'm getting there now. But
I remember when we were kids, like just sort of starting secondary school, and in science, they said, right, so today, grab yourself a Petri dish, because there's all these Petri dishes, and we want you to try and find some kind of like thing to bacteria to put on them to grow. What we're going to do is we're going to grow them for a week, and then next week we're going to see what we are. So they said, like, you know, you can use your nails or your what's it. So I'm there, like, I mean, I bite my nails, so I'm like, scraping it and like then rubbing it on a petri dish and what's it. I always remember my mate, he said, I'm going to do my feet. And I went, your feet? He went, oh, yeah. Anyway, he took his shoe and sock off and he's like going under his toenails and he's like rubbing this thing on the toenail. So we left it for a week. And when we come back, I got mine and there's like some like little like fungus growing and I go, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Was it? My mate gets his and the chop's nearly coming out. The chop's nearly coming off. He's got that much fungus. I went, it's off your feet. Any funny the things you remember from school?
Claire Trevman's just spent 2 weeks down there and came home yesterday. Jem missing it already. The kids are there for an extra week with Mama. Mama G, just looking to see if I can see them riding past your window on their bikes. Well, if Claire, if they are going past my windows on the bikes, I will be throwing things at them. Yeah. That's what I'm going to say. Yes.
They're probably on the roof, Claire.
You would think there was with the seagulls. We've got on top of ours. Ooh.
Well, look, you know that nans don't keep a close eye as the mums, do they? So if nan's looking after them, she's probably going, go and do what you want. Your mum's not here. Just go and do what you want.
Here's £100. Go.
Yeah.
Bless them. Bless them. You reminded me of something else there. Did you ever do that experiment at school with the teeth?
Teeth? No.
Yeah. Oh, it was horrible. So you were all given about 5 teeth. Real teeth, and then 5 different glasses, and in one of them was water, one of them was Coke, one of them was Ribena, one of them was coffee, and one of them was milk, I think. And you just had to put the tooth in the water and then watch it every day. And then, like the one in blackcurrant, then the Ribena, after 3 days, had disappeared, completely disintegrated. The one in the milk was still strong. The one in the water was still strong. The Coke one was going, oh, vile.
No, I never did that.
But French and Saunders then took the mickey out of that, and they did this whole sketch where they're two school children. And she said, did you know there's enough bacteria on your teeth to digest a whole cow? And Dawn French turned around and said, I know, that's why if you put a cow in a glass of Coke, it won't be there in the morning. That's true. I always remember that because of that teeth advert.
Did you ever put a straw up a frog's bum and blow it up?
No, we didn't do that. But Rebecca Jane Field said that she nearly blew the science lab up with a Bunsen burner once. Careful, Rebecca.
I love science because it was mad, wasn't it? It was mad.
I couldn't wait. That's one thing I couldn't wait to play with was a Bunsen burner, and I don't think we ever did. No, it was weird at school though. It's not what you want it to be. It's like I took history for my GCSEs. And I was so excited to learn about all the royals, you know, the kings and queens of the past. For 2 years, we studied the potato famine, 1815 to 1851. That was it. That's all we learned.
Yeah, but you remembered it.
All I remember is potato. That's the only thing I remember from it. Let's have another party dance. We haven't done choo-choo-ah for ages. Shall we have a bit of choo-choo-ah?
While you do this, I've got to feed the dog because he keeps coming out going,
Oh, Rolly. Yeah, Rolly, this is for you. Choo-choo-ah. Well,
that's the trouble. They got worms in it.
We'll do choo-choo-ah while Daddy gives you a choo-choo. Ah. Was that clever?
Really nice.
No. All right, here we go.
Party song!
Si, senor!
Compania! Arm stretch! Compania! Arm stretch! Fist clench! backwards. Company, arm stretch, fist clench, thumbs up, shoulders raised, heads backward, tails backward, penguin feet. Company, arm stretch, fist clench, thumbs up, shoulders raised, heads backwards, tails backwards, penguin feet, tongue stuck out.
Hooray! 1, 2, 3.
Hooray, hooray for Hollywood. Oh, I watched another couple of episodes of me at Gold Hunters.
Oh yes. So they found anything yet?
Yeah, I got past the bedrock yet. Every week, every episode, there's like a new character that comes on. That I mean, I'm hoping in the end that they are going to find the gold. But every episode, there's like a new character. Like the one, they found something. He goes, oh, that smells like that smells like explosives to me. He said that's whatever, nitroglycerin or whatever it is. We need to call somebody in. Anyway, next thing he comes in, he goes, "Hi, I'm Bird. I'm a weapons expert and an explosives expert. Okay, you can get all types of explosives. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, we gotta get the dog in." They bring the dog in to like come and sniff, and he goes, he said, "If he finds anything, he'll either sit down or he'll bird dog." Do you know what? Bird dog. Do you know what bird dog is?
As in bird, as in
bird dog. Yeah. Well, it's funny because the Everly Brothers, they did a song called Bird Dog, didn't they? Anyway, he said he'll either sit down or he'll bird dog. Anyway, bird dog, apparently he'll put his and his tail will go up.
all right.
Can you see my tail?
See your tail. Can't see your snout, but I can see your tail.
I nearly passed out then.
Did a little bit of stick come up. Be honest.
Yeah, but it's funny. It is funny.
Well, we watched Humans. It's an oldish series.
Yeah.
I'd say about 3 or 4 years old. Really good.
Channel 4 one is.
Yeah, really. It's on Netflix now. Really good. We watched all of those.
The original one. Is she like a dark-haired girl with lovely blue eyes?
Well, they've all got green eyes.
Oh, well, go around. Yeah.
I
did watch some of the first series.
Well, actually, not all of them. Yeah. So they start off with blue eyes. Then when they're connected with their owner, their eyes go green. But then when they start to get their own emotions, someone releases a code and they start to feel and get their own emotions, they bring out a new set that have got orange eyes. So you have the green eyes versus the orange eyes. It's honestly absolutely brilliant. But it's finished and they're not making any more, which is a bit sad. So we start.
How many series was there?
3.
Okay.
A really, really good series.
You said
really
about everything, and then I started watching. It's a lot of rubbish.
And another good one we've just started. It's one we started actually watching about 6 years ago, and for some reason we stopped watching it. But we've got one we've started again from season 1. Is Scorpion, or is it Scorpions? Scorpion, singular. And it's
a crack team. He's very clever guy. And they're a crack team. Oh, it's like MacGyver.
Is it? I've never watched MacGyver.
Like MacGyver, yeah.
Oh, it's really good, really, because they're all mentally enabled, so they're very, very bright.
They're like us, aren't they? Really, without quizzes.
Well, yeah. Well, a bit like me. I wish. Now, going back to school things, I don't think I've told anybody this. You know, I nearly got disqualified from all of my exams.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they were doing. I didn't take French because I was good at French, but me and my French teacher when I say hated each other, we did not get on. And when we were, when you do your go to choose your options of what exams you're going to take, and they always tell you to take a subject. Well, I couldn't take German because I'd missed a year from when I changed schools, so I couldn't take German. So French was the only option. They actually advised me not to take French because the only teacher I could have was Mrs. Gillam, and we did not get on. Did not get on. So
Très bien.
yeah, so they're doing all my friends are doing their French oral examinations, and they've been isolated up by the Human Resources Lab, okay, which was the only place where the photocopy machine was. So I had to go and get something photocopied for my English project or something. And somebody said, "Oh, if you see Sarah, I hadn't realised she'd already done her exam. If you see Sarah, tell her I found my mirror." I was like, "Yeah, all right then." So as I walked past, I was like, "Sarah, Debbie's found your mirror. You're all right." Okay, so I went in, did my photocopying, came back out. That was it. Went for lunch. Went off the school grounds for lunch. Came back, and there was about 8 teachers stood by the school gates, all waiting for me.
For you?
Yeah. So I get dragged into the headmaster's office, and basically, I don't know why, but everybody that had been in for their oral test before didn't know the word for mirror. And then after I'd been in and came back out, everybody knew the word for mirror, and that she'd give a secret code, and I nearly got disqualified for it. What is the French? Isn't it mirror or something like that?
Miroir.
Mirror.
Miroir, I think.
Elle m'attente. That's what Christine Winnie's just put.
I was watching a thing the other day, and you know the French sort of national anthem thing.
Yeah.
The Marseillaise. The words they sing to it, they all sing along to it. They translated it, and I mean, I've heard it hundreds and hundreds of times. It's terrible. The things about get your arms. I mean, like weapons. Get your arms ready because they're coming to slit your wives' and sons' throats. May their impure blood do our furrows or something. I thought, I never knew it was like that violent, but it was a proper old song, yeah.
Okay. Right, do you think we're all right to share that picture now?
What time is it? Well, yeah, because I don't think, I mean, it's not, if I say it's not rude, it's just somebody waiting to get a burger.
So somebody is at a shop waiting to get something, and someone took a photograph, and unfortunately they were just stood in a bit of a. Do you know what? We'll show it in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, we'll show it because producer Andy's like, "That's 10 to 8. It's too early for that picture." And I don't want to.
He's such a killjoy.
I don't want to get in trouble with producer Andy. So shall we start? I'll tell you what. We'll show it at the end after the quiz.
Oh, have you read what Anita Walters put? We had a science lab with a tank of locusts. The boys used to take them out and put them in the girls' lunch boxes.
Oh, well, that's
why would you have locusts in a school?
I don't know. Explains a lot about Anita, though.
Tom McKenty's watching as well. You took his photo the other day. I saw you taking his photo the other day.
Yeah. Yes.
I bet you had to do it.
I
bet you had to do a lot of work at touching up on that one.
No, it was a good picture for both of them. And I knocked on the door. I said, "Your passes are ready," but I didn't put the capital E in the right place. But they were okay with that. And Yvonne Parker is celebrating her 70th birthday tomorrow.
Oh, well done, Yvonne.
Well, I'll have to sing you a little song for your birthday tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you, I know Yvonne, and she looks great for 70. I can't believe she's 70.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Oh.
So shall we start the mega quiz?
Go on, if we've got to. But I'll see.
Okay, so I'm going to get my screen ready. So we're going to start off first of all with match the food to the country round.
Match the food to the country. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you a picture of a plate of food. It'll also have the title on it. And all you've got to do is multiple choice. I've given you some options. Well, I haven't. Rachel has. Of what you think it is. So here's number 1. Tamales. Okay, there's some tamales there.
Tamales.
Tamales. Do they come from Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Cuba, or Mexico? Now, if you are playing for the first time, don't write your answers in the chat. Write them down on a piece of paper, and we'll do the answers at the end.
You know, they don't. It sounds like they could come from any of them, doesn't it? Tamales.
Tamales. Where do tamales come from?
Tamales.
I just like saying tamales.
Yeah, man, tamales. I don't know why. Why am I going through each country doing the accent?
I don't know.
Oh, Jim, I don't know. I would say.
So for those of you who don't know, Ian's going to give me a little chat. We've got a little private chat. He puts the answers in for me there. And I have to say, incorrect.
Nice to start. You mean to go on? I've never.
Their private authority says the quiz looks good tonight, Jem. Thumbs up. Okay, our second one, number 2. Poutine. Does that come from Russia, Canada, France, or Spain? I've actually had this.
Poutine.
But I had this, funny enough, in Thailand.
Poutine.
Now, when we do the answers for these, I'll actually give you a description of what the food is as well. So you've just got to go from what it looks like to what you think it is. And I can say, correct.
Oh, correct.
Correct.
Ooh.
I gave you a false finger. False finger. Number 3. Wiener Schnitzel. Does that come from Austria, Spain, Poland, or Sweden? Correct.
Wonder what it is. When we come back, we'll have a look what it is.
Well, I can tell you what that one is.
Well, no, give it away.
It's pork, basically covered in breadcrumbs and then deep fried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like a pork loin or something like that.
We have the same, but we call them finders.
Crispy pancakes. Number 4, baklava. Okay, baklava. There's a picture of baklava. Does that come from Turkey, Lebanon, Italy, or Greece?
I love these. You know these things where they got these thin layers of pastry, like they.
I do like baklava. Baklava's very.
Right, baklava. I wonder if they get it. I wonder if you get it in Bilston.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, you can get it anywhere.
Oh, that's sad.
Baklava is lovely. What's he going to go for?
Well, I'm down to 2. Oh, could be 3, couldn't it? Oh,
could be 4. There's 4 answers there. Incorrect. Here comes number 5. Egg drop soup. Egg drop soup. Okay, does that come from Japan, Vietnam, China, or South Korea?
Well, it's obviously it's somewhere where they speak English. Egg drop soup, isn't it?
Well, no, that's probably translated in. So Japan, Vietnam,
these places,
China.
they all eat these kind of soups and noodles and stuff, don't they?
Yep.
Drop soup. Egg drop. I wonder if it is egg that's dropped like into soup, then that bits of egg and stuff. So
I don't know. It looks a bit curdly, doesn't
yeah.
it? What we put? Let's have a look. Incorrect. Number 5. Pierogis. I think that's how you pronounce it. Pierogis. Pierogis. Is that from Germany, Denmark, Poland, or the Czech Republic? They look very dumplingy, don't they? Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. They look lovely.
Number 7. Cracked conch.
Oh, how's you going to pronounce that?
A cracked conch. Is that from Jamaica, the Bahamas, Barbados, or Aruba?
Cracked conch. Do you know what it is? What's conch?
Conch is. Do you remember conch shells? They're the ones you can make a noise out of.
Oh yeah.
That's the creature, the sea creature that's inside there.
Okay.
Aruba, Jamaica, Barbados, and Bahamas. Aruba, Bonita. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that is incorrect, but I might be wrong because I can't actually remember the answer myself. To be honest,
Okay.
because the answers will come up in a minute. Okay, our next one. No, you got it. Incorrect. I've just been pretty. He's just clarified that.
Producer Andy's. He's there again, isn't he? Have you got a phone to answer?
Our next one is Hakal. Hakal.
That looks like fish. Is it fish?
Yes. When I do this description of it, you'll be a bit like that. Let's just say it's a big fish that's got its own theme tune.
It's not, is it?
Yep. But it's the way it's prepared and cooked is very unusual. Yes. Okay. And you're correct. Our next one is this one. I forgot what number we're on. Falafel. We've all falafel, but where does it come from? Is it Saudi Arabia, Israel, the UAE, or Pakistan?
Oh, I've heard of this.
So this is number 9.
In fact, I think I've had it, you know.
I think it's made from chickpeas. Am I right?
Oh.
Falafel, chickpeas? Yeah. I know it's vegetarian. Correct. And our final one of the foodie round is cold cannon. Okay, we've all heard of cold cannon. Mashed potato and cabbage. Is that from Great Britain, Scotland, Denmark, or Ireland?
It's got what's it in there as well. Look, it's got. Is it? Are they chives? What are they? What's the
Yeah,
little round?
Looks like chives in that one.
Yeah, lovely. See, I'd be happy with that. Give me that, and I'll be happy with that.
It looks like it's got. If you look there as well, looks like it's got some scallions in it as well. It's either scallions or fingernails. I'm not sure which.
I'd be happy with that.
So where does that come from? And you're correct. So let's do some answers for that one, and we'll find out exactly what the dishes are. So our first one was tamales. They come from Mexico. Mexico. And they're a street food of hand-spun stuffed dough wrapped in a banana leaf to serve.
Oh, is that a banana leaf?
Yes. But you can't eat the banana leaf.
What does that mean, hand-spun stuffed dough?
So it's like all that kind of stuff, I think. That's what I'm imagining.
I don't think you'd sell a lot of that.
I've heard a lot about tamales. People they're going about tamales a lot, but I'm not sure if they're sweet or savoury. I thought they were sweet, but I might be wrong. Number 2 was poutine, and that's from Canada. And I've had this. It's basically cheesy chips in gravy. That's what poutine is, but it's actually really nice. The way they describe it, French fries mixed in cheese curd. That doesn't sound as appealing. Yeah, you can put your answers in now. Of course you can, Kerry. But obviously, as soon as I go on to the answers, it comes straight in. So that was number 2, wasn't it? Okay, we'll do it that way. So number 3, put your answer in now for number 3 before I reveal the answer. Let's see if anybody got this one. That was the Wiener Schnitzel. Now, something kind of gave this one away, didn't it? Do you think? I've not put it up yet. I'm letting them put their answers in first because the answers come straight away. But Wiener Schnitzel kind of gave it away in the title, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That helped me.
Yes, they've all got it right. It is Austria. And
I think if you'd have put multiple choice, if you'd have put a few more sort of like German sounding places, that would have confused me.
Could have put Germany in there. That would have, because it's actually from Vienna. It was created in Vienna, and it's actually veal. Not I've had a pork schnitzel, and they all do schnetzels as well. which is nothing like a schnitzel.
And I wonder if they serve it with that stuff that you like. What was that stuff in Germany that you went, oh, I can't stand it? They serve it
Oh, I can't remember what it's called.
sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut. What? Pickled cabbage. Pickled cabbage. What are they thinking of?
It's lovely.
Okay, our next one. Start putting your answers in for now. I can't remember what it was. But start putting your answers in. So Austria was the correct answer for that one. I can't remember what the questions are because they've come up the way she's designed it. You can tell she's a teacher, can't you? PowerPoint presentations, very well done. Very well done. Okay, they're going for Greece. Yeah, baklava. That was the correct answer, and Greece is the correct answer. Oh, it's lovely.
Baklava.
It's only made with the only sugar in it is from honey, and it is so sweet. It's unbelievable. But it's got like crushed nuts and it's lovely. Really, really nice.
See, that looks lovely. I'd love that.
Honestly, it's really nice. I do like a bit of. It's either the baklava or baklava, but I like baklava.
I thought it was a dance.
I thought it was something you put over your head with your holes and like a big hat with the eyes missing and the mouth missing.
Balaclava.
That's a balaclava. Sorry. Okay, our next one I think was the egg drop soup. Sorry. Okay, what do you think that one was? You guessed as Vietnam.
Yeah.
Which was wrong.
Yeah, China, South Korea, China, Vietnam,
And Japan.
Japan.
We've got South Korea is incorrect, I'm afraid, Lynn and Jane. Keridor got it right. It is China. And it was woods eaten by poor rural farmers, now served in popular restaurants. Chicken broth with beaten eggs added and boiled. It's funny, when we went to Japan, because obviously there's a lot of people, they don't really speak much English in Japan, but they have a lot of tourists go over. So if you go into a restaurant, basically instead of having a menu, you have a display cabinet, and they've got like models of all the food you can buy. And I would say 95% of everything they sell has got a fried egg on top of it.
Oh.
Don't know why. Very strange. But you just go up and point at the one you want. Very clever. Yeah, so China is the correct answer. Our next one, I couldn't pronounce this one. I can't show the picture, can I? I should have sorted that out. So it was, I can't even cover up the answer. Let's see what you've put in for your answers, even though I can't describe what it is. Let's see what you've put in for your answers for the next one. I'm trying to think. So
Well, I think Russia was one of the answers, wasn't it?
Russia was. I think Poland was.
Poland was. Slovenia.
We've got some answers coming through now, so we can reveal. We've got Poland as the answer, and that is the correct one. And they're dumplings filled with a combination of onions, potatoes, and meat, boiled and then fried and served with a dipping sauce. But
If you mention this tomorrow, what's it down the office, and they might make you some for Saturday.
I'll say to Carolina, can I have some pierogies, please?
I remember now, Agnes, and do you remember George? George was very, very thin, didn't speak not much English, but George came, and I remember there was Agnes, and we had to do some searching, Google searching, because they were showing me all different Polish food, and it looked absolutely fantastic. Some of the stuff that they have, absolutely beautiful. And I thought I'd enjoy that. I'd enjoy that.
I have to get them something to cook as a plate to pierogies. Although I'm sure they don't pronounce it quite like that. Okay, start putting your answer in for your next one. Okay, this was the one with Bahamas, Barbados, Aruba, and Puerto Rico, I think it was. Okay, so look for your answers for that one. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got Bill. Hello, Bill. Barbados has come through from Lynn and Jane. This was the one I wasn't completely sure of the answer, but Andy corrected me. So I can tell you that Barbados, unfortunately, is incorrect. The correct answer is the Bahamas, cracked conch. Seafood with the same consistency as mussels, but a little more rubbery. More appetizing. Breaded and fried and dipped in a fruity sauce. So the Bahamas was the correct answer for that one. Well done, Kerry Doyle. Got it right. Sorry, Christine. Jamaica's not right. Our next one was, I think it was pronounced Hakal. And it was the fish one. Hakal. Where do we think that one come from? Put your answers in now. Sorry, Sue. Puerto Rico was the wrong answer. Carl as well. He went for Aruba. Incorrect. So we've got Iceland from Lynn and Jane. I'll just wait for some Facebook ones. Iceland. They're all going for Iceland. And that's the correct answer. And it's an acquired taste. Special type of shark caught and cleaned, then buried in sand and covered with rocks. Over time, toxins are squished out and you're left with fermented meat. It smells of ammonia and is renowned for making those brave stupid enough to eat it violently sick. Why bother? Is the question for that one. Why bother? So if you are offered any hakal, just say no, or else you'll be hakaling all night. Don't do that.
I can't remember what program it was, but it might have been some kind of a cookery thing. But I remember they went to Iceland.
Yeah.
There's like in tins. Anyway, when they're out the tins, it is like rancid fish. It's like fish that's gone off. And they were like trying to eat it, and it was making them sick as they were eating it. But it's a delicacy.
When we went to Iceland, I don't think I've ever laughed so much in my life. We went there, and obviously it's very cold when you get there, hence the name. And there's but nobody tells you quite about the wind out there as well. So you've got the snow and you've got the ice, and we're walking down the street, and we're literally seeing people lifted off the ground and travelled 6 or 7 meters through the air with the wind. And Andy's mom is trying to, and it happened to Andy's mom, up, and it was so funny. So, we laughed so much, didn't we? It was so funny. Just seeing these people just trying to fight the wind, just do the shopping. Like it's a normal occurrence with the shopping bags.
She's
So
singing a
fun.
Mary Poppins song when she went up in the air.
Say again.
She's singing a Mary Poppins song.
Okay, our next one, I think was falafel. So where does falafel come from?
Falafel.
Andrew Doyle prefers pizza from Iceland. It's not that Iceland. Andrew Doyle trying to be clever there. We get you.
There's always one.
And it's always a Doyle. No, it's normally a Doyle or a Walters.
Yeah.
Okay, so Israel is the answers we've got coming in so far from Lynn and Jane. And I can tell you that is the correct. Originated in Egypt, simply ground up chickpeas that are deep fried and served with tahini and maybe a pitta, a national Israeli dish.
Some of the have you seen some of the beaches in Israel? They look absolutely gorgeous. You know the beaches in Israel.
I can imagine it looking nice. No, so Israel is the correct answer for a falafel. And our final one was cold cannon. So a good bit of mashed potato, some chives and some spring onions, and a bit of cabbage. It's basically bubble and squeak, really, isn't it? Really?
No.
We've got Kerry Doyle's put Ireland, Lynn and Jane have put Scotland. I've got to say, when I guessed Scotland, but Andy corrected it at the last minute because it is Ireland.
Yeah.
Is where it comes from. Mashed potato with kale and cabbage.
Beautiful.
No. Now, it's funny, I'm not great with vegetables, but I do actually like cabbage. And it's funny, I say sauerkraut, that I can't eat sauerkraut. But if I have, like, my roast dinner and I have cabbage with it, I have to have vinegar on it. Isn't that weird? But I couldn't eat sauerkraut.
I bet you that there's proper butter in that as well, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they do mashed potato, they put proper butter in there, don't they?
Andy likes a bit of cold cannon, don't you? Yes. Okay, so we're going on to our next round. And it's Name the Book. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you a book cover. There's 5 of these. Okay, you'll be surprised. I thought that, but you'll be surprised. Okay, so 5 books, and you get 2 points, 1 for naming the book and 1 for naming the author. Okay, so I'll show you a book cover. Just tell me what the name of the book is. So your first one is this. What's the name of the book? It was also a very famous movie. In fact, I think all of these might have been famous movies, to be honest. What's the name of the book and who wrote it?
Very, 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 very incorrect.
That's all I can think of.
Well, the thing that's actually on the same picture is on the poster for the film. Okay, you'll kick yourself when you see it. Kick yourself. Okay, let's have our second one. So the second one is this. What's the name of the book and who wrote it? You can't see it. It's there. I don't know if I can make it.
I can see it.
That's right. Carl Tuckley and Christine Winnie have both said you can't see it. Can anybody else not see it? Can you see it now? Tell you what, I'll stop sharing for a second. Hello again. And let's try sharing it again. Can you see it now? It's there, so it's like a blue background. And you've got a bit of a, looks like London skyline there. Big moon, a couple of
Do
things.
they mean they can see, but they can't see it well enough? Is that what they're saying?
Possible. I don't know if I can make it any bigger, can I?
Because I can see it.
There we go. Is that better? Made it a bit bigger. You're correct with the title. Can you remember who wrote it?
No.
Nope. Okay. Number 3. Again, another famous film made from this one.
No.
You've put that song in my head now from Mary Poppins. I like to laugh. You can't even guess who wrote that by the illustration?
I'd say it's I'm not very good with it. Well, I'm not very good with lots of things, but I'm not very good with this. It's oh, it's going. Let me chat.
Oh, it's because I stopped sharing the notes. It's moved it a bit.
This isn't this, but is it the same author?
Well, I've never heard of that book, to be honest.
Okay.
I think you meant James.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But no, that's not. Okay, so incorrect. Our next one, number 3. Sorry, number 4. Who's this one?
Ooh.
Again, another famous movie. And this was when this book came out, it was huge.
Do you remember when the movie came out? What kind of year the movie came out?
2000s, the movie. Yeah, 2000s. One of Hollywood's #1 actors playing in it. Very, very big film. And had a couple of sequels as well. No?
No.
Okay. And our next one, the last one of this round.
Is it?
That's a really clever illustration, isn't it? Very clever. Correct. But can you remember who wrote it?
I think I remember who wrote the song.
I remember who sang the song. I don't know who wrote it. If it might be the same person. Well, we're not going to do the answers for those yet because we've got another 5 book questions. Because what I'm going to do now is give you a quote from some books, and you're just going to try and tell me which book it came from. And again, a point for the book and a point for the author. So our first quote. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a gentleman in possession of a fortune must be in want of a wife. So it is a truth universally acknowledged that a gentleman in possession of a fortune must be in want of a wife. From which book did that come? Kerry said she's not doing so well tonight. I love the next round. The doors round. I think it's really clever.
The truth universally acknowledged that a gentleman in possession of a fortune must be in want of a wife.
Are we going to have a little guess?
It's got to be a woman saying it, isn't it? Don't know.
Nope. Okay. So our next one of this round.
I know it's not Star Trek.
It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Okay. From which book did that come from? It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. I've got to admit, I struggled in this bit. We did okay in the pictures, but in the quotes. Incorrect. But it's funny. It's funny you should say that because my answer was this. But it was incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next one. Oh, sorry, I need to click back on that. Hey, boo. I got this one. Hey, boo. Okay, and our next one. Please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so.
Are these songs or books?
Books. Please don't go. Don't go. Please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so. I had no idea on this one.
No, not me.
Nope. Okay, let's go to our next one. Our final one of this round. I got this next one. You're a little scary sometimes. You know that. Brilliant, but scary. You're a little scary sometimes. You know that. Brilliant, but scary.
It doesn't help if you do the voice. It still doesn't help me. I like the type. The font.
The font. I'll find out what it is for you.
It's great, that isn't it?
It's a good font. It's like how teachers used to write at school.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
We used to have the coloured letters you stick on your fridge. Okay, we having a guess at that one?
No.
Okay, let's do some answers then. So, our first book, The Godfather.
Never.
Yeah, don't you remember that on the poster?
No.
Yeah, it was there. It's on the poster for the movie as well. Written above the letters. My Fair Lady Pygmalion. Not quite. Good try though, Anita. Let's see if anybody got The Godfather. We got that one. I had no idea who wrote it, but we did get the title. Well, there you go. Carl Tuckley got it. Dean Walters got 2 points. The Godfather, although he put Godfather, but I know what he means. By Mario Puzo. Well done.
Puzo.
Okay, if you want to start writing your answers in for the next one.
You're Puzo.
Trying to remember what the next picture was. I can tell by... Oh, yes. I can tell by your answers now, you see. So start having a guess of our second picture, what the name was and who wrote it. So you get a point for the correct title and a correct title for the author. So Dean Walter says Peter Pan, James Matthew Barrie. Oh, you've gone very, very posh with that. I would have accepted J.M. Barrie, but that is the correct answer. Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. You've answered a lot of questions wrong, Anita. Don't worry. It's all about a bit of fun. That's all it is, a bit of fun. Okay, so stop putting your answers in for the next round. The next question, sorry. And the next one was the character on those fluffy little flowers. Mr. Google. Oh, I think she's saying calling Dean Mr. Google. I think it's going on between the Doyles and the Walters again tonight, Ian. Dean Walters got it right. Dr. Zeus was the author, and it is The Lorax. It's a great film.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's really good. They've got this brilliant forest, really nice forest, and the people start cutting it down, and they end up having to live in this place where you have to buy air because there's no trees anymore, and they manage to sort it out and build new ones. It's really nice. Okay, our next one was, well done, Anne-Marie's got the Lorax there. Our next one was the, I don't think you put an answer to the next one, did you? No, you didn't. So it was the red on the top, red on the bottom, and it had the Mona Lisa poking through.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Now, I thought that might have given it away. No, it wasn't the Tudors.
See, I looked at that and I thought, that looks like the Mona Lisa, and I thought, that can't be Mona Lisa.
Yes, it was the Mona Lisa, which is a huge clue to the film. Carl Tuckley's got it. The Da Vinci Code.
Oh, was it?
By Dan Brown.
Oh.
Now, Anne-Marie's put my nephew Llewellyn's favourite film when he was little. I think they're talking about the Lorax, not the Da Vinci Code. Yeah, Hilary Roberts got the Da Vinci Code as well. Well done. Okay. And our final picture, if you want to start putting your answers in for the final one.
I know they're very far fetched, but they are good, aren't they? You know, when they start putting all these things, you think, yeah.
I've got to admit, I started to read the book, and it was for me, it was too descriptive of France. I felt like I had to know the A to Z of Paris to understand the book, so I got bored after a couple of chapters.
What was the other one that was very similar to that, a film, and I think Nicolas Cage played the lead.
National Treasure.
And they go around and he keeps finding clues, and they have to go.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant films. There's two of them, National Treasure and National Treasure 2. Really, really good films. Love those. So our last one was all the sort of like the rabbits. Hilary Roberts has put Watership Down. Lynn Jane, yes, Watership Down is correct, and it was by Richard Adams.
Yeah, I got Watership Down, but I didn't know Richard Adams.
Now we're going to have to go. Books are no good to me. Same here, Kerry. I'm not a reader at all. I read all the Harry Potters. That was it. I enjoyed that, but no, I couldn't do that. So I can't, unfortunately, read the quotes out. They're going to come up straight away with the answers, so we'll do these straight on. So our first one was from Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. That was the one about a woman's fortune.
Oh, when a gentleman's fortune needs a wife. I told you it was a woman that had said it. You know, I knew it was a woman. Yeah, Jane Austen.
Mr. Darcy might have said it when he was coming out of that pond. Isn't it funny that's the only bit you remember? Okay. Our next one was all about remembering who you were yesterday. Yeah, Dean Walters got it the wrong way round.
I was a different person yesterday.
Alice's Adventure in Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
By Lewis Carroll. Yes. I think Anita's just trying My Fair Lady and Pygmalion into every question because she's put that one in again. No. Oh, well. Never mind. Good try. Our next one was Hey Boo. That was To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
I thought it was Yogi Bear.
It's a good try.
That Boo Boo.
Hello there, Boo Boo. Yep, Hilary Roberts got that one. Our next one, Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. Now, apparently it's a very, very popular school book. I'd never heard of it. But my nephew was like, that's where the wild things are. He knew it straight away. So we might have got some answers from that with the kids helping mum and dads. And our final one of this round. I got this one because it's my favourite. It was from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. If you've put Harry Potter, I'm going to be really, really cruel and not give you a point because there's been 7 books. So I need to know which book it came from. And it is from the first one, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And it's Ron says it to Hermione. Yeah, I remember that very well.
What was it? Can you remember what it was? Something roughly.
You're scary sometimes. You know that.
Yeah.
Brilliant, but scary.
It was scary, that's right.
Henry Roberts tried for Hannibal. Close. No cigar. So our next, my favourite round. Okay. Doors. Famous doors. Okay. So 1 point if you can tell me where the door goes to or what it's famous for. It'll make sense when you see him. So we'll start off with an easy one. Here's number 1.
Have I got? Should I put my answers in? Sorry.
Yeah. Correct. I would love to have done the incorrect button for that one, but no, you got that one correct. That's an easy one to start off with. Number 2.
Are these clues underneath? Trip to Middle Earth.
They are little clues underneath, yes.
Trip to Middle Earth or New Zealand is necessary. So what's it doing? It's no.
Nope. Okay. Next door is this one. Correct. Yes. I'll also accept for that one what it's famous for, if that makes sense. If you'll know what I mean, if you've got what I mean.
Does it look very narrow?
Does. But I was told it didn't exist. But obviously it does, because there's a picture of it.
Probably in America, that is.
Yeah, probably. Our next door is this one. Number 3. This is one of these ones you either know it or you don't. Could this door be any more purple? That's also a clue for one of the characters. The way they speak.
I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong, but I thought I'd just put something to like be funny, be silly.
Okay, our next door is this one.
Oh.
Shh. That was a clue.
What a great clue.
Okay, our next one is this one.
Oh gosh.
Correct.
Fire stations.
The clue gives it away a bit on that one.
Yeah.
Our next one is this one. Correct. I'm impressed. Our next one is this one. Now, for this one, I will accept for this one where it comes from or where it goes. Correct.
Got it wrong.
That's all right. I'll just deduct a point at the end. Our next one is this one. Correct. Correct. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was the last one now. This is the only one I didn't get of the doors.
For one more. For one more on this door.
You have any guess?
Don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to go upwards because it's the last of the shared screen one. So I'm going to go upwards on this one so the answers don't come on so we can all join in. So just go back to the beginning. So you can start putting your answers in there. So this door here, where does this door belong?
You've still got the door, the shoe cleaners outside. You know, like when you scrape your shoe.
Do you know what the other thing about that door is that's different to any other door?
No.
There's no handle on the outside. There's no lock on the outside. It can only be opened from the inside. And yes, you've all got it right. Of course, it is Downing Street, number 10 Downing Street. Yep, you can only be opened from the inside. So if you forgot your keys, oh dear, can't get in. Our next one was this one. You couldn't get this one, could you?
No, I couldn't think what it's called, but I know the guy that wrote it. Isn't he from Worcester?
To be honest, I didn't know where he was from.
Tolkien, no.
Tolkien, yeah. I didn't actually know he was in it. Yes, I will accept Bilbo Baggins' house. Oh, look at that Bagshot Row, Lynn and Jane. No, they're Hobbit and they're Lord of the Rings. But I will accept the Hobbit or Lord of the Rings because Bilbo Baggins' house was in both. So yes, I will accept either answer. Our next one was this one.
I'm glad it had the number on the door because I wouldn't have got it otherwise.
That's exactly how we got it as well. Yeah. So where's this door from? Or who owns the property? Yes, well done, Dean Walters. 21B Baker Street for Sherlock Holmes is the correct answer. Yeah, all come through now. Sherlock Holmes, I'll accept. If you haven't put Baker Street, that's fine. As long as it says Baker Street or Sherlock Holmes, I'm happy. For a point. Okay, our next door was this one.
I didn't know this.
Oh. This was actually the final shot of when the series ended.
Is it Friends?
Yes, it is. It's Monica and Rachel's apartment in Friends.
Oh.
Yep, Ellie Francis, Friends, Monica's apartment. Yep. Dean Walters, Friends, I'll be there for you. Suzanne Nixon, Monica's apartment, Friends, well done. Yep.
It'd be a character then.
So, no, Chandler, the way he spoke, he would say things like, could you be any more late? Could it be any hotter? He always put the emphasis on the word be. So that was a little bit of a clue for Chandler's character. Our next one was this one. Can't do both. Has anybody got that? You've got to get that, especially with the go boldly. Big clue for that one. Yes, Star Trek, of course.
If I'm honest, without the clue, I'd have struggled. I mean, I know it's science fiction. You can see it's, but I wouldn't have known what it was. Whether it was Star Wars
or Star Trek. Andy got it straight away because he's a big Star Trek fan. He was going to go on Mastermind, you know.
So where is it? Where is it in Star Trek now?
Producer Andy, the doors that they're showing on the clue, where does that actually lead? The shuttle bay. Told him. He knows his Star Trek. Well done. Yes, if you've got Star Trek or the Starship Enterprise, I will accept either answer. Our next door was this one. Yeah, this was quite an easy one with it, especially with the clue.
Can you see what it says? What do you say over the top of the door? Something 8, something Adler 8 or B Hook? B Hook Adler 8 or
B
something?
Hook and J Aqua. Aquare. AQUER. An 8 either side of them. I don't know. I love it when they. Have you seen the new Ghostbusters one with the women?
No.
Oh, you know, it got absolutely slated. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But they go to find some premises and they go to this building and they're like, it's brilliant. Yeah, we'll take it. And then they're told them the rent and they're like, and they end up above a Chinese restaurant instead because it's too expensive. It's so clever. But when they make it as their names, they end up back in that building. Yes, Ghostbusters is the correct answer. Our next door was this one. And I was impressed you got this.
Yeah.
Because you're not a bit of a pothead, are you?
No.
No. But you got this. Let's see how. I think everybody will get this one right as well.
I went to, I think it was in Florida. And they've got like a Hogwarts of Florida.
Yeah.
And you go in and you know like how the pictures move? All the pictures move and people are like looking at you and the faces are like following you as you move past. And it's ever so, it's really
So
good.
clever.
It's really good.
I really want to go there. I want to see that. We're talking about going in February. It'd be nice. But yes, Harry Potter, Hogwarts. Congratulations, you get a point. Our next one was this one. Now I said I will accept either where it comes. Now it's actually mentioned in quite a few of the books. Okay, so that's why I'll accept where it comes from, or the main book that it's famous for. But it is mentioned in a couple of others, like The Magician's Nephew and Prince Caspian. But yes, if you've put Narnia, I will accept that. The Wardrobe to Narnia, or if you put The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, I will also accept that.
Can you tell Dad I haven't had a chance to walk the dog?
He's not had a chance to walk the dog yet.
I haven't had a chance to walk.
Sorry, Andy, he's not had a chance to walk the dog. Next door was this one. Now, of course, producer Andy's favourite TV programme of all time.
Does it go to a shuttle bay?
No, it doesn't go. Well, it could do. Could go anywhere you want it to. It is indeed the TARDIS.
She's finishing soon, isn't she?
Yep. And then we've got a new lady taking over, but she's a lot older.
I mean, she's only just come on. What's wrong? But honestly, these doctors, they're so flippant these days, aren't they?
Well, look, it's like when apparently the filming schedule for it is really, really hard. That's why in the next series that's coming out, Bradley Walsh has left because it was too strenuous for him. So he left, and then they've done a couple of specials, and then she leaves after that. Which is a shame because I really like her. I think she's really good.
He's too busy driving around America. That's the trouble with Brad. Hey, you know, on a Sunday, I've got to tell you this. On a Sunday, I think it's nearly finished now. But on a Sunday night on BBC Radio 2, Don Black does, or he's been doing a series where it's all old songs.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he played this song, and I listened. I thought, oh, he sounds like a young singer. And all he said was, this is one of our television presenters. And I listened and I thought, great voice, but it sounded like a young person. Anyway, it's Bradley Walsh.
He's got a great voice. Really good voice, Bradley. Really good. Our final door. This is the only one I didn't get when we did it. Let's see if anybody gets this one from home. Very clever, this one.
It's not something to do with like hell or somewhere, is it?
No. Let's see what answers come through for this.
Room for one more on this door. Definitely room for one more.
No, it's not never ending story. Dean Walters did not know.
You can't Google pictures, that's the trouble.
Yeah, see, Dean, you're in trouble tonight. Kerry Doyle and Veronica Howells. Congratulations. Yes, it is the door from Titanic. Rose is lying on the door. Jack's holding onto her hands. And she lets go. Yep, it's the door they were floating. And he could have fit on that door with her.
Don't let go, Jack.
Don't let, well, she let go. She didn't let him on the door, did she? Terrible. Yes, well done. It is the door from Titanic. Isn't that clever? I like that.
Well, I wouldn't have got there.
Very clever. Only one they got right. So we're going to the last round now. We're going to a bit of general knowledge. Okay, so I'll ask you the questions.
Put my light on. I put my light on because it's going dark now. That's better.
It's still lovely out there. It's a nice sunset going to happen tonight. So question number 1. 10 questions, all general knowledge. What is the capital of Westeros in Game of Thrones? I think it's pronounced Westeros or Westeros. What is the capital of Westeros in Game of Thrones?
No. I need to click it.
Anne-Marie's just put, if you Google it, it tells you he could have fitted on the door too.
Something, I can't remember the first bit.
Oh, I'd give you half a point for that. Give you half a point for that. Question number 2.
Sorry, all I could think of was I think it was an 80s show. Do you remember which one?
Yes. It was a spin-off, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Question number 2. The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear on the show? Correct. I'm impressed by that. Well done. The thing is, if I asked you what the 6 friends' names were, could you tell me them?
No.
I didn't think you could.
I just know this because we've had this question before and I remember the answer.
Question number 3. David Evans is the lead guitarist in one of the world's best bands. What is he better known as?
David Evans.
Yep. I've got an echo coming from somewhere. It's really weird.
Can't hear at this end.
It's very strange.
David Evans. So that's not the name that we know him by.
Nope.
Don't know.
Okay. Question number 4. Which year was the Premier League founded?
Was the what?
The Premier League.
Oh, Premier League. It used to be League One, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We changed to Premier League and then League One became Championship. I'd say.
Incorrect.
Is it before?
10 years after.
Oh, okay.
Question number 5. Now, we've had this question before. In fact, we had this question last week, so I'm going to ask a different question. Let me think. Who wrote the famous novel Dr. Zhivago? All right, for me picking that off the top of my head. Who wrote the famous novel Dr. Zhivago? He's having a guess. No, that's the famous Lucozade stealer, isn't it? Eugenic Crater Popov. Yeah. Glad you didn't talk about the famous Russian lady of the night. That's all I'm going to say. Question number 6. According to Scottish law, okay, this is true or false? According to Scottish law, it is illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow. Is that true or false?
Incorrect.
Another true or false question. Number 7. President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. True or false?
Kermit.
Incorrect.
Question number 8. Oh, Anne-Marie, you can't put that. That's naughty. She's talked about the man with an extra thing down below. You can't see it on YouTube. Question number 8. Who has scored more career goals? Is it Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi? Correct. Question number 9. The can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. Is that true or false?
Incorrect.
I'll tell you my logic when I get back to that.
And finally, question 10. Which meat is used in a Glamorgan sausage?
Incorrect.
I was already ready for that one. I knew you were going to get that wrong. So let's do some answers. So question number 1, we asked, what is the capital of Westeros in Game of Thrones? Oh, repeat, please. Which one do you want me to repeat, Dean, just before we do the answers? It just says repeat, please, but I don't know which one. Lynn and Jane have already put their answer in, which is correct, but I won't announce what it is. So, Dean, it might have been the last one, because that would make sense. Yeah, number 10. Which meat is used in a Glamorgan sausage?
I don't think I've ever had a Glamorgan sausage.
You probably won't want one when you hear what's in it. Kerry Dawes just put, you should have been listening, Mr. Dean Walters. Yes, too right. So your answers for number 1 are correct. It is King's Landing.
King, I put Landing. I thought I can't remember. All I could think of was not Landing.
Now, was that the spin-off from Dynasty or Dallas? No, Dynasty, wasn't it?
Dallas. I think it was a spin-off from Dallas, because you remember the little blonde-haired. Was she the daughter?
Lucy Ewing, the tiny one.
Yeah, Lucy. Yeah, Lucy was in it, wasn't she?
Was that not Landing?
Yeah.
I always get confused as well with Falcon Crest.
Oh, that was another great. Oh, that was another great one.
I like that. All about the wine.
The Vineyard, Falcon Crest.
So question number 2. The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes, but who is the next most regular character to appear on the show? What do we reckon? Well done, Suzanne Nixon. Got it correct. It is Gunter. Or if you've put the waiter, I'll accept that as well. The waiter from Central Perk.
Yeah, I think last time I said, "Oh, I don't know, the barman" or something, you went, "Oh,
That's right.
well, you should mention that."
No, I think it was a similar question, but it wasn't actually about the most regular character. But I know Gunter was an answer we had.
I think you said that. I think you said he was at the time. I think you said to me he was like the next one.
Yeah.
I remember anyway, Gunter.
So, see, I'm trying to feed you the answers before we do them. See, I'm trying to educate you. Anne-Marie says, no idea, I've never watched it. Question number 3. This was a good one. David Evans is the lead guitarist in one of the world's best bands. Open to opinion. What is he better known as?
I don't know. This is David Evans.
Has anybody got this? Dean Walters, correct. It is The Edge from U2. That's what I say. If you like the band, it's the world's best band. Question number 4. Which year was the Premier League founded? See if anybody got this one. Oh, there we go. Bit more education for us here. The Edge, his father is from Llanelli. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
But U2 is an Irish band, aren't they?
Yeah. But,
Okay.
yeah, he's from Llanelli. So we've got 92 coming from Dean Walters, 90 coming from Carl Tuckley, 92 from Kerry Doyle, and Marie 92. 92 is the correct. Dean Walters, year of my birth.
Don't believe everything the guy in the burger wagon in Llanelli tells you. Not really his dad.
So 1992, the correct answer. That's just made me feel so old that Dean Walters said that's the year he was born. Question number 5. This is one I threw in. What did I ask? Who wrote the novel Dr. Zhivago? Okay, see if anybody got this.
What was the actor? Omar Sharif, was it?
Omar Sharif. Was it Richard Chamberlain as well? Was he in that? But yeah, Dr. Zhivago was played by. No, it wasn't Pushkin. Good guess though. Well done, Kerry Doyle. It was Boris Pasternak. Do you know what? Do you know how I remember that? That's actually the very first quiz question I ever asked at Holly Marine at Burnham-on-Sea, and I've always remembered that for some reason. Don't know why.
I remember the theme music from Dr. Zhivago.
Go on.
Da, 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 da.
Is that from that?
Somewhere my love into it, somewhere my love.
Didn't know that. That always reminds me of music boxes. That's the thing that the ballerina always normally dances to.
Yeah, my mum had a music box. He used to play that, the little ballerina.
Yeah. Question number 6. According to Scottish law, it is illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow. True or false? What do you reckon? I don't know why. I've just opened the cupboard and something's just fell out the cupboard that's underneath me. What's fallen out? Some trays. Okay, and I can't close it. They're stuck in the door now.
You see, when you put this, I've heard that it's illegal to be drunk in charge of a horse. But I hadn't heard drunk in charge of a cow.
Yeah, it is true. It is illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow.
That's why I put false.
Question number 7. Again, true or false? President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. Is that true or false? It's going to be difficult to tell now if some people's put the wrong answers in or the right answers.
Why would you call his son Kermit?
Well, you've got to remember as well that Kermit, President Theodore Roosevelt, was around way before the Muppets was invented.
So who's famous Kermit then?
I don't know, but his name was Kermit. It is true. It's a true story. And Kermit came a lot later, but everybody obviously associates it now with Kermit the Frog. Yeah, so it used to be a popular name, apparently. Question number 8. Who has scored more career goals, Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi? What do we reckon?
Yesterday, somebody scored 2 goals in a obviously international, in a team, a European team, and they've overtaken Ronaldo. Not in this record that you're on about, but in this season's record. So now they've scored more goals than him.
Well, we've got Lynn and Jane have said Messi, Kerry Doyle has said Ronaldo, Dean Walters has said Messi, Anne Marie has said Ronaldo. The correct answer is Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, yeah.
Question number 9. True or false? The can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can.
He's good looking in that Ronaldo. He's good looking in there.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
And he seems a very nice guy, you know. When he listens to him in interviews and stuff, seems really nice.
I'm not very up on my footballers, unfortunately. They've put in true, and yes, it is true.
Well, my logic was, I thought, yes, it probably was invented after the can, because obviously it's been invented to open the can, so the can would have been invented first. But I didn't think it was that long after the can.
Yeah, 45 years. God, that spam must have tasted vile by the time they opened it. That's horrible, isn't it?
They couldn't get them Icelandic fish out of that.
Ooh.
No wonder they went rancid.
And finally, question number 10. Which meat is used in a Glamorgan sausage?
Glamorgan.
Let's see if anybody got this. Oh, Carl's saying it used to be a key. It looked, I suppose, like with corned beef. Lynn and Jane, well done. And Kerry Doyle as well. No meat at all. It's a vegetarian sausage made from cheese.
Oh,
A cheese sausage.
okay.
Vile. Anne Marie's put leek. Good guess. If you put cheese in leek, you could have got the point. So there we go. Tot up your answers. I think we've got, there was 3, 10, 20, 30, 40 points on offer. So give me your points out of 40. While you're totting up your points, I think we're okay. It's 2 minutes to 9, so I think we're okay to show that picture now.
Okay.
So basically, this is what happens if you stand in the wrong place due to advertising. Are you ready? That's what happens. Isn't that terrible? Isn't that absolutely terrible?
But he's just standing in front of a picture. Is she eating an ice cream or she's eating a burger or something?
You might be a hot dog. I'm not entirely sure. That's brilliant, isn't it?
I saw another brilliant one this week about somebody's took the photo from behind and there's a guy standing at the counter and another guy is standing behind him. And then on the floor behind that, it's like saying keep 2 meters. And the guy is standing behind the guy at the counter. He's got like a green jacket on and it says COVID warden.
Excellent. Oh, we've got some good scores come in. Carl Tuckley, 26. Kerry Doyle, 24. Suzanne Nixon, 19. Ellie Francis, 20. Anne-Marie, 28. But at the minute, we've got 2 out in the lead, which would be Lynn and Jane and Dean Walters with 31 out of 40.
God, that's good, isn't it?
Oh, that's very good. Carl Tuckley's put she's got a mouthful. Yes, I think she has. Terrible. 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 Well, I enjoyed that. So it's a bit of a different quiz.
Yes, and it's very nice too. Yeah, you were right. The door's very good. I'm not sure about books. I'm not a book person. So
I'm not very good on books. I'm just going to close that up. No, it's very. Thank you, Rachel, my little sister. Well, not little. She's a very tall lady. Beautiful, model-esque. Ronnie got 25. Well, sadly, that brings us to a close for this evening. Bum, 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 bum. But come and join us again tomorrow night from 7 o'clock. And I'll be doing a bit of entertaining tomorrow. So if you've got any requests, put them in. No problem, we'll get them in. Good job Perry didn't see this picture. Imagine his comment. Yeah, where's Perry been tonight? He's been very quiet.
Don't knock it.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest, Dean. Enjoy the rest. I'm wondering why our chat count was down tonight. Now we found out why now. Yes, so thank you. Very welcome, Carl. Thank you again. Come and join us tomorrow night from 7 o'clock. As I said, me having a couple of songs tomorrow night. So any requests you've got, feel free to text me or put them in an email or anything like that, or just write them in the comments tomorrow. And we'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night, God bless. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, everybody.